They're not in their graves.
Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals, and welcome to another bone-chilling episode of Saturday Night Horror Theater with my ghoulish co-host, Mr.
Did motherfucking Retro 727 in the building, man. Right? Podcast, man. We out here, bro. Glad you guys are tuned in. Let's go. We back.
It's been a little while since we've done a Saturday Night Horror theater review, and I wanted to do a movie that is recent and popular, and it's from a franchise that I really like a lot, and that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's right, ghouls and gals. We're going to be talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022.
Fear no evil. Fear no evil.
Roll the clip. All right. That's what we're going to be talking about. Texas Chainsaw Massacre follows a group of yuppie, woke, hipster people as they go into this Texas, ghost Texas town, but it's actually Bulgaria, which I just found out right now thanks to IMDb. You're not sponsoring us yet, but you could be sponsoring the Ryan T Show podcast, so contact us if you want to sponsor the Ryan T Show podcast, IMDb. Our main characters are Melody, who's played by Sarah Yarkin, and Lila, who's played by Elsie Fisher. And we also have Mark Burnham, who plays Leatherface in this film, because this is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes, sir.
Those are pretty much our main characters in the film. And then after that, we kind of have our disposable bodies, you know what I mean? Our fucking hard, handsome people that are gonna get killed by the disfigured man that has a fetish for the flesh, fucking Leatherface. I guess we can start off with that. What did you think about the kind of bare bones plot of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? And that the plot is basically shitty woke people go to simple-minded hick town, and they're kind of oh, we're gonna make this place better.
It's called gentrification. It's what happens when the property value of a certain area is brought down.
And they go into Leatherface's house and they basically kill his mom. And then he's like, okay, I'm mad now. I'm John Wick. I'm Leatherface John Wick, and I'm gonna go fucking kill all of y'all now. What do you think about that plot? The paper thin, leather. Or do you think that these kind of movies need a big plot?
They definitely don't need a big plot. Nobody really cares about the motive, right?
Thank you.
This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Thank you.
He's right, you know.
You don't need a plot like that, you know what I'm saying? So for them to be we're gonna crack down on streamers, people who want to travel in tour buses and buy a town.
Exclusively in 1950, racist looking tour buses.
Yeah, I mean, and they bought the 1950s town, you know what I'm saying, with the 1950s price. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they got. But, for this movie, I was just damn, how you going to kill cool people, in our eyes, oh shit, these people are kind of cool. They're going to go buy their own fucking town. They're going to go do
cavalier.
Shit, but then it has the gentrification thing in here, so it's
and they're so cringy. They're so cringy and unlikable, super cringy and unlikable.
Super unlikable, bro. Even the black dude, you're like, oh my god. He's like, I don't know. I swear I got the file. You're like, oh my god.
The shittiest fucking people. You're almost rooting for Leatherface to rip through these fucking disposable attractive people fucking Swiss cheese on a hot fucking March afternoon. You know what I mean? You're just ready for that shit to go down.
Definitely, man. And there's one thing to be yo, these people are so dumb and you want them to die. And then there's a whole nother thing to where you just be oh, I kind of relate to these people, but these people don't, he definitely doesn't. So we're just gonna fucking kill them and shit. So it kind of was like, I don't want to root for the bad guy. You know
Yeah, I
what I'm
don't
saying?
want
I
to
was
root
like,
for the serial
but
killing like special needs guy, but I kind of want him to kill these asshole people.
but am I the maybe am I wrong because I want to drink an IPA and potentially get a house out there? You know what I'm saying? This is like, dang, like, okay, I guess that was just what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like the subliminal messages here are just not, the undertone.
I can tell that director David Blue Garcia, who I will say before we like, I know we're kind of shitting on like his movie. He's the director of the movie. Cinematography wise, this is like the best looking Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie that I've seen. Like it looks good. It's grainy. It looks like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. Like visual wise, like the town looks okay. Like it looks like a desolate like ghost town. Everything looks good. It looks like a predecessor to the 1970s Tobe Hooper film, to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Tobe Hooper film. It looks like a predecessor to that. So in those terms, David Blue Garcia does a good job at that. But this film
let's not get it twisted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we just don't care for the people that he was murdering.
Oh
like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
but
Like that's one aspect of it.
Laughably stupid. This movie is like laughably stupid. Like almost to the point to where like I have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre tattoo. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre, one of my fucking favorite franchises and stuff. But this film is like, I'm gonna put this out there. Like, I know, like, what do people expect from a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie? I mean, Leatherface shows up, he kills people, all that happens in this movie. All this happens.
It does.
It happens, and it's cool. It's cool as fuck. We'll get
into
that. We'll
good.
get into that.
It looks good.
We'll get into that in a minute. But this film is like super dumb, and it feels like if they like did the least amount of fucking effort possible to make a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, and like the most bare bones, like it's so contained, like the town that they're in seems like it's like 5 buildings.
Yeah.
Like literally, right? Like it seems like they're in the set of like a play. And it literally takes place like in Leatherface's house, and then like the street, and then like some shitty warehouse that like has like a pool in it or something. Yeah, like it's like I mean, I know like even in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, like there's not like it's not fucking Gotham City or anything, but I believe that the town was a little bit bigger than like a store and like another house here. You know what I mean?
Right. Gotcha.
But like everything was just kind of like laughably stupid. Like the people were stupid, the people were shitty. Leatherface like is a 65-year-old man, but somehow he has like the stamina and like strength of like a 25-year-old man. He can like whip that chainsaw around like fucking John Wick, and like he has like Liam Neeson level fucking skills.
It was crazy. Yo, the kill scenes though. You know what I'm saying? The kill scenes are pretty cool.
The kill scenes are really fucking cool. Like the gore in this movie is really fucking cool. There's one part in particular that I liked a lot. Leatherface kills he this is the first like kill in the movie, I think. Like he's in the ambulance with his like surrogate mom. Like we find out that after the events of the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface went into like an orphanage because all of his family like got killed or like died or whatever. And he like lived out his days with like this lady who's now like super old, and she ends up having a heart attack as a result of like these people being like fucking dickheads and like lying about like having the deed to their house when they didn't have the deed to their house. It's very like fucking juicy and scandalous. Leatherface is in like the car, and he like breaks the arm of like the police officer, like stabs him in like the face with his own fucking arm. And it was like something out of Mortal Kombat. A lot of the fucking kills in here are like something out of Mortal Kombat, and it's fucking cool. Leatherface in this film, he's a straight up action star. Like I said, he's John Wick. He can do like crazy fucking maneuvers. He's perfected the art of like killing. He's like super strong. He's like fucking refined in like the art of like the fucking chainsaw jutsu and the fucking chainsaw kung fu and shit.
Chainsaw fu.
Yeah, he's like wax offing the chainsaw. The only thing that's like not believable in this day and age is like gas prices are way too high to have your a chainsaw be your fucking murder weapon. Fucking gonna cost like fucking $17.25 to fill up the gas tank of the chainsaw for fucking Leatherface.
He needs like a solar power
Yeah, he
chainsaw
needs
now.
like an electric chainsaw or something. Yeah, he needs one
Little
that runs on
Tesla.
like a USB when he can connect to the fucking phone charger or something.
You
Because
got the.
my
He
boy
needs
lets
a
that
Tesla
motherfucker
saw.
run. He lets that chainsaw run. He like will be sitting there and the chainsaw will just be like, I'm
Yo,
like, dude, you're
bro.
wasting gas. Cut something or turn it off. What are you doing? And he's just like, gas shortage. Huh, that's the real horror of this movie.
That'd be awesome. For real. But what if like I had like a Tesla?
Yeah, and then that's the one thing I thought was funny. Like, did Tesla like help produce this movie or put some money in because they were like, we're driving to the site of the fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre in our new Tesla Series S. And with our new fucking Tesla that drives without us touching it. I think the movie was just trying to set up that these are the most pretentious people ever. Like, they would have a Tesla.
Yeah.
Like
No,
the people that are just like
it,
shitty.
it
And
definitely was. Yeah.
let's go back to our main characters, Melody and
Mhm.
Lila. Melody
Oh
is
yeah.
is like the most annoying, shittiest fucking character. She looks like the like real life version of Mirabelle from Encanto. She looks like that fucking character, like the real life version of that character,
Yeah,
like a
she
curly,
definitely
like a
does.
curly headed fuck,
You're
like a really
right.
annoying curly headed fuck. And then like
Mhm.
Lila, like she's the only one that you kind of feel bad for because she was like in a real life like Fortnite situation. She was like in a fucking like school shooter situation and she got shot like in the ass cheek or something like that. Like she has like some sort of like wound, right? Like she has like a wound.
Yeah. She got
right?
like PSTD and
Yeah,
shit. She
yeah. She has like a
fucked up.
PSP or
Yeah.
some shit like that. But
Mhm.
yeah, she's like real like fucking like fucked up over it and stuff. And like the movie like just spends like a hot minute about it. They're like, oh, you should feel bad for her. Like she's all traumatized. Anyways, back to Leatherface killing people. I'm like, don't like set up like emotional shit because I don't want to care about these people. Nor do
Yeah.
I care about these people. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I hate these people. I wanted the curly headed lady to die like right away. I was like, she sucks. I was like, she fucking sucks, like bad. Like she's a shitty person. Like they're all shitty. They're all shitty big shitheads. Yeah, like all of them are really shitty. What did you think about the people in this movie?
You know what? For the most part, I didn't really like the people in the movie, but you know what I'm saying. At the same time, I was like, all right, who's gonna step it up and you know what I'm saying, try to give fucking Leatherface the business, and it was
Nobody did. Nobody did. Not really. Well, that mechanic guy did, Richter, right? The guy that was like the everyman in the movie. Like the movie sets up this like faux fake like hero. You're like, oh, he's gonna be our hero. Like he's gonna fucking save these people. He's gonna fuck up Leatherface a little bit. And like this fucking guy is a major fucking like pussy and an idiot. Like he had a fucking gun and he was like had a knife and shit, and he was just like, oh hey Leatherface, oh like it's fucking like chainsawed like a fucking straight up punk bitch. No, he doesn't even get chainsawed. He gets hit with like a fucking like rubber mallet or something, like a fucking Acme character.
Yeah, man. I definitely thought that they were gonna build him up to be one of the characters, to be, you know, maybe like the to make another character step it up or whatever. You know what I mean?
I like
like
that they do like the bait and switch with that character, but like it doesn't even really pay off because he just dies and everybody else just dies.
They definitely do, man. You right.
I kind of like that though. I will give this movie the props for having the balls to be just like, nope, he's I was gonna say Hellraiser, which is a shittier movie. He's fucking Leatherface. He kills everybody. You know what I mean? Like he only lets one person live, like always, like typical fashion. Always one person lives. Speaking of letting one person live, what did you think of their what did you think of their kind of like shitty attempt to have like a Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Myers like type relationship?
Sally, I'm afraid your old friend's back.
50 years I've been waiting for this night.
They try to make this like Halloween. They try to make this Halloween Kills for a second, right? They try to make this like evil ends now for a second.
Yeah,
they tried.
They definitely tried it. They tried like a young.
They gave up on it real quick. It's like if they wrote this movie before they watched Halloween Kills, and they were like, "Oh fuck, our movie's just like that. We have to do something else."
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, we can't do it like quite like that, but we can do something similar."
They're like, "What if we do another bait and switch? We have a second fake hero, a faux hero, and we have them also die." You're like, "What the fuck?"
Bam.
They're like, how is that for clever writing? They're like, nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how's that not a franchise?
Speaking of that, do you think we're gonna see Leatherface again? I heard David Blue
After
Garcia.
that ending,
I heard David Blue Garcia, the director of this movie. He's like, oh, I have plans for like another one. Like I can make another one.
after that ending, I definitely think that they're gonna make another one for
You
sure.
think, would you be down to watch another Texas Chainsaw? I mean, I would. I'm always
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it just because I just want to see,
like
people get bodied. Man,
what
it's
is a
slasher flick.
75-year-old, right? But they're gonna take a 10-year leap. He's 75 now. He's in the fucking nursing home, killing old ladies with a fucking butter knife.
Hey, maybe he's dead and now he's supernatural.
Now he's supernatural. It's gonna be like that movie, Jason. What's that movie where they Jason becomes like basically like the coronavirus, and they're like bite into like Jason. Like, do you remember that movie, Jason? What is it, Jason? So
Jason goes to hell.
Jason goes to hell. There you go. Remember the cop? He like bites Jason's heart for some reason, and he turns into
exactly.
Jason.
Yeah.
And then like that guy dies, and then Jason's like the Jason coronavirus goes like to somebody else and turns them into Jason.
Yes.
That movie was weird as fuck. We need to review that movie.
We should.
You know what?
We did Jason in space.
That one.
We did Jason in space, so we should do Jason goes to hell.
Yeah, we need to do that one next. That one is fucking wild. But going back to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, what did you think about what did you think about the main big scene that everybody's talking about in this movie, the bus scene?
Try anything and you're canceled, bro.
Oh, fuck.
The bus scene, I thought the bus scene was dope. I did like that.
That was cool, right? I thought
that was one of the coolest scenes of the movie. That's the most standout. That's
the most memorable scene of the movie. Like, that's why they put it in all of the trailers of the fucking movie. They were like, this is the best scene. This is the best scene of the movie. And it really is. I think that this scene and the ending scene is the best scenes of the movie. Those are the two most memorable scenes.
Oh, no. We missed one. The badass chick that comes out that says she's gonna fucking stop this shit.
Yeah, that's the one that's the one we were. That was hilarious that they set up this like Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Myers type relationship. And like we were saying earlier, like she comes in and she's like, I have a shotgun and I'm a sheriff now, and he killed my fucking friends, and I keep like being like Nickelback, and I'm like, look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh and cry because my friends died by Leatherface, and now I'm going to
she pulls up like Sarah fucking Connor, like get in if you want to live.
Sarah Connor, I'm gonna kill you, Sarah Connor. And then Leatherface is like, no, I kill you.
She's like, stay in the car and watch me go out there and fucking die.
Leatherface like killed her ugly. Like he like inserted like the chainsaw into like her fucking like lower like stomach and was like, ah! She was like,
she like made eye contact with the car. She was like,
he was like, yeah, I killed that bitch. He was like, what?
Bruh, that scene, the school bus scene, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that these people, they react like exactly how people would react like in a normal day, like normal times, like modern times.
Yeah.
And everybody was like kind of shitting on that part. They were like, oh, that's dumb. I'm like, no, it's not dumb. It's like dumb because that's how you would fucking react. That's exactly how everybody would fucking react.
Regular shit.
Like, dude, I don't mean you would fucking react like that. And the first thing that I would do, I would be like that. Like, I'm gonna go live on fucking Instagram or Facebook. Like, look at this crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I like that the people commenting were just like, oh, this looks so fake, or this is so stupid. And I like that, like, you know, like remember they showed the comments, like the Instagram comments when they were like, that was cool. And
that shit was crazy when that fucking phone dropped and the comments were going crazy. I was like, yo, this shit crazy. Like that could be like a whole movie in itself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking, that would
be cool to bring Leatherface into like the technology era. Or you know what? Like, I mean, there's ways that you could make a Leatherface movie where like you can make it like maybe like Scream, where like Leatherface like dies and someone gets inspired by Leatherface and is like, hey, well, no, I want to be like Leatherface. You know what I mean? Like, I want to take up the Leatherface mantle. Like, there's a world in which like the Leatherface identity or whatever could be like a fucking Batman type thing where the guy's like, I'm Leatherface now, like the real one died and like I'm doing it now. You know what I mean? Like I think that
Yeah, on some
I don't see
Riddler
why
shit
not.
for sure.
I mean, what is Leatherface if like he's just a guy? You know what I mean? Like just like Ghostface or anything. He's not Jason. I mean, he's not like or Michael Myers where he can't like seemingly can't die. I mean, they fuck Leatherface up in this fucking movie. Like they hit him in don't they like uppercut him with the chain? Yeah, they uppercut him with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
And then like Shamu, he like flies out of the water. He's like, and then he like fucking tackles
Yeah,
him.
and he like plays dead and sinks. He's like holding his breath, and I guess, and he just sinks, and then comes back and fucking chops a bitch's head off.
One of my favorite parts of the movie is whenever they're like before Leatherface kills a fake ass Jamie Lee Curtis, she like tries to run him over with like the car, and he's just like throws the chainsaw like out the window. He's like, "Fuck you, bitch!"
Yeah, that shit was funny.
That joke was fun. That was really funny.
He's like it. Yeah, he threw that fucking shit at the windshield, and they like barely bumped him, and he like went flying over on the left.
He
I was like, yo.
numbers. I've been the one like I can honestly say like this movie, it had good gore. I mean, I'm not looking for an Academy Award worthy like horror movie. It's fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. like we said earlier, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm not expecting like this work of fucking art. I'm not expecting like an A24 film or anything like that. But you can put in a little bit more fucking effort. I mean, this movie is like stupid as shit, like dumb as fuck, like really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And again, that's fine. I know it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but Jesus fucking Christ, you would think like after like 8 years or something, or I mean, not 8 years, you would think after like 55 years or something that we would get like a decent Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. I mean, I want to say like honestly, compared to all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, in my opinion, the best ones are the first one, of course, the original one, the sequel to the original one, which this one is Erasing, which is with Chop Top, the guy that has like the steel plate right here, the one that they made in the like 80s. I like those two. And I think this one ranks like number 4. After that is like the Michael Bay one with Jessica Biel. That one was actually really good. The remake one, the Michael Bay one was really good. So like for my opinion, the top it's like top 4 out of like I think there's like how many fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies are there? If you could guess right now.
There's like 3 or 4. I think there's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, 4, and 5, right? Isn't there like bootleg, like straight?
There's a
lot to video.
Dude, they have Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1, the 1974 one, then 1986 Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2,
right?
And then they have. Hold on. Oh shit! What happened? Oh, I fucked this up. And then they have the one. They have the one with They have the one with Matthew McConaughey, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Next Generation.
Right.
They have,
which is like 3.
Yeah, and then they have Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Then they have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Next Generation, and then they have the remake, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake, and then they have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning, and then they have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, and then they have Leatherface. So that's 1, 2.
I told you they got a whole bunch of them shits, bro.
5, 6, 7, 8. They have 9 movies in total, and out of the 9, I this one ranks like number 4 for me. The 74 one's my favorite. The best one.
Part 1. Part 2.
One's my favorite. Part 1's the best one. My favorite one is 1986, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. And then after that is the 2003 one, and then this one.
Yo, I got Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 Spanish dub VHS of it.
Oh shit, that's like the most random thing ever. He goes, "Yo soy Leatherface." That's it.
Yeah, it's dope as fuck too, because I was like, oh shit, I've never seen it. I was like, oh okay. I was like, yeah, I gotta get this in Puerto Rico. I gotta see if it might. Hopefully, it's not molded out. It's been in the bait. It's been on over here and there.
What do you think? What do you think is your final verdict for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022? Where does this rank like in the Texas?
No, you gotta go first because this is your genre right here. You know what I'm saying? This is your one of your favorites.
For me,
Yeah,
like
for
I
you.
for me, like I said, it's the fourth
Mhm.
best Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, which isn't saying much in a franchise which like
Mhm.
has Leatherface, which is a terrible fucking movie, which has Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, which is a fucking even more terrible fucking movie, and also has fucking the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation, which is like an abomination of a fucking movie. It has Matthew McConaughey with like a fucking robot fucking leg, like kicking people and like licking women, like and shit like that, like on their faces and stuff. And it's fucking so bad that it's good. One of these days we need to review that one. That one's so bad that it's good. But yeah, like it's the fourth best film in like a dying bad franchise. I mean, it's honestly like a high. I will say it's a high in a franchise that's had so many fucking lows. But
Right.
again,
Sure.
it's stupid as fuck. It's dumb. It's like to the point to where the characters, like, I don't want characters. I mean, I'm not trying to have characters where like I love them and I want to like not see them
Yeah, we
die or
don't need
whatever.
nothing deep
But
or yeah,
somebody
exactly.
has to
Yeah.
be likable in this fucking movie. I have to like somebody in the fucking movie, and I can't root for the fucking like
Main
mentally
villain.
handicapped fucking freaky flesh man that likes fucking like chainsaws and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's the one of the main problems with this film is like it's almost to the point to where like it's unlikable, makes you not want to like watch the fucking movie. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like rooting against progression. It's like
yeah,
okay.
it's just like weird. It's like weird. The movie just
But
gives
then
weird
it's like
vibes.
gentrification too. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
just
It's
weird.
like it's I'm good. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I think for this I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 10.
yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I was giving it like a 5 at the most. So I think
Yeah.
I could agree with you. We could do 4.5 because it's worth it just for the kill scenes
Yeah,
alone.
the
And the
gore's top notch.
cinematography and the kill scenes alone are definitely worth the watch. You know what I'm saying? But the overall characters, character development, the storyline is pretty
Everything
trash.
else just like
You know
sucks.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not it doesn't have a low budget feel to it. It doesn't
No, it
have
doesn't feel. Yeah, no,
a
it doesn't
you
feel.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no.
Like by no means, it's not a red box fucking title like that.
No, yeah, it doesn't feel like they
No,
spent like $2
no,
on it or anything. Like it looks like
no.
that's what I meant. Like when I was saying like it's the most cinematic out of all the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Like it
Mhm.
looks like a movie. You know,
Yeah,
well, I mean, aside from like the Michael Bay one, both of those look like really good. Both of those look really good.
yeah. I just want to make it a point because it could look real bad. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it could
Like
look really
these
bad because
horror
it has
movies,
looked
you'd be
bad
like,
before.
no. This is good cinematography. The kill scenes are great. The gore is great. You know what I'm saying? If you hate hipsters, if you hate IPAs, you're gonna
Yeah,
love this.
you're gonna love this. Yeah.
You're gonna root for fucking Leatherface, kill the
Yeah.
hipsters
I'm not gonna lie.
all
At
day.
one point, I was like rooting for Leatherface. I was like, yeah, Leatherface, kill
Yeah,
progression.
that's what it is because the characters they're not likable at all. So you're
Yeah.
like, fuck these people. These people, get them the fuck out of here. Put the body bags on the bus and ship them back to fucking Brooklyn, Williamsburg. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there you have it, ghouls and gals. Our final verdict for Leatherface, aka Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. The fucking Wokening is 4.5. The 4.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like always, I'm Ryan T, and he's
The motherfucking retro man. We out here, man. Ryan T podcast.
hell yeah,
Thank
ghouls
you
and gals.
for there.
And after you check this video out, if you haven't already, make sure you check out our review of the Adam Project and also our review of Batman. Make sure you show them some love. And if you've seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, comment below and let us know what you thought about it. Make sure you let us know what you thought about this video. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with everybody, and make sure you follow Sid on his social media. We're gonna put that up right now too. And make sure you follow the Ryan T Show on all of that social media. We're gonna put that up too as well. And I hope you guys enjoy all these videos. We really enjoy making them. I know we've been taking kind of like a long pause in between videos, but we're going to start ramping everything up and, pumping things out a little bit more quickly. So there you have it, ghouls and gals. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.